All right, hello everybody. How are you doing today? So we are continuing with some Elder Scrolls Online. People had wanted to see the Dark Brotherhood DLC, so we started that in earnest yesterday. Got through a few different missions, and today we're going to continue on. I think our first mission is to go see what the Pirate Queen of Anvil wants from us. So let's dive on in and have some fun. What do you say? Just because there's been issues with my ESO launcher for a while. I tend to like get this going and double check that it works in game before I ever stream. So you'll see me like going straight from the just chatting to my character already logged in as a result. All right. Governor Fortunata. It's so funny having just been through Anvil in Oblivion.
Well, you look interesting. I'm quite certain I don't remember seeing you around the castle before. Even so, I do hope there's a good reason for this interruption. Ah, of course. You're one of them. I wasn't sure you'd honor my request since I refused to perform that ghoulish ritual of yours. I suppose even the Brotherhood can be bought for the right amount of gold. You're just going to stand there all dark and silent? Well, I wanted to convey my orders directly so there'd be no misunderstanding. The Order of the Hour has expanded its mandate beyond the Kvatch Cathedral. That's a threat I can't ignore. Oh, that is so annoying. Anyway, I'm sure Count Carolus is behind this. He constantly undermines my authority. Damn the man! I want you to kill Commander Marcus Scipio and show the Count that the Hour can't protect him from my wrath. Perhaps you could blink once just to let me know you understand? Oh, and one more thing. After you murder Scipio, go and tell the Count what you did. Scare the pants off him, and drive home the point that the Order of the Hour can't help him. I do like hearing myself talk, but this is ridiculous. Oh well. The Hour holds Castle Kvatch under lock and key. You'll need to find a way inside to get at Scipio. My rat master tells me the guard tower is the best route. The Castellan has the key.
Beautiful. Let's do it. Okay, infiltrate Castle Kvatch. Talk to the castle gate officer to obtain the gatehouse key. Now, while we're there, I guess there's the daily for the world boss, so we can see if we get looming shadows again. We might end up with... We'll probably end up with the arena, which is unfortunate, but can't be helped. I feel like it tends to alternate. Morning, how's it going? Hey, Vanny, how you doing today? It's going pretty good. How about you? Just started up some Elder Scrolls Online.
The jaunt, the battle.
Good, glad to hear it. It sounds like the Shivering Isles DLC might win out for Oblivion, but I figured it wasn't enough time for everyone to see and make a choice, so I just played some more Elder Scrolls Online today. Plus, I'm addicted to this game, so can't really complain. Yeah, it's the... Oh wait, it sounds like the arena's already going off.
Knight Commander Pantheus and his enforcers will lay down the law, and the penalty is...
Oh, that is perfect timing.
These are the Order's most battle-hardened veterans. Challengers are doomed. The beasts are hungry. The challengers will give the walls a wide berth unless they want to become a meal. Divine punishment is at hand. Run! She's a ghost and a bitch!
Hey Raid, good to see ya. How you doing?
A wide berth unless they want to become a meal.
I need to play ESO again. Yeah, I love this game. I love the lore of it. There's just so many cool stuff that you come across. We're a pretty weak character right now, though, since we haven't played it that long. Beautiful.
They done it. They've dropped the axe on Knight Commander Pantheus.
Level 22. Okay, it does increase damage and interrupts all enemies. Toppling charge sounds better. Sweet. I'm good, really tired though. I ended up not sleeping last night. Oh no! That sounds terrible.
Akatosh, take me. I did not see that coming. You've got a future in this bloody work. Mark my words. And a well-earned reward it is. I haven't seen a beating that brutal since the Spear Sisters bested the Iron Lion in nothing but their small clothes. Here's the victory purse. I suggest you live a little before your next dance with death.
Snowball woke me up at 6 a.m. Oh no, Snowball. That cat's so silly. I don't have that many classes today, so it'll be easier on that part at least. Oof. How much longer do you have till classes? Let's deconstruct some stuff.
So much to do, so little time.
An hour. Oh no. RIP. But but not very many classes, it sounds like. He'll be able to get out pretty quick. I'm just proud of you for going. I feel like if I didn't get enough sleep, I would typically just stay home. But I'm not saying that was the good thing to do.
Move along. The castle has been closed by command of the Count of Kvatch and the Order of the Hour. Do you now? I suppose you have a writ from the Count? Or maybe a seal from Primate Artorius? Or a pass from an Hour officer? No? I didn't think so. Move along.
What kind of seal are you talking about?
You know, a scroll bearing the hallowed seal of the Primate of Akatosh. Shows you have the Primate's blessing. Without one of those identifying documents, we'd have no way of knowing who belongs in the castle and who doesn't.
I gotta get through it. It's a waste of money if I don't, in my mind. Totally true. Yeah, whenever I teach college classes, I would never have an attendance policy because I'm like, y'all are paying for it. It's up to you how you decide to spend your money. What a bitch. I love how aggressive you are, Vanny. Ooh. Gatehouse key, Trials of St. Alessia. Do you have anything fun here? Thank you, I appreciate the compliment, Zach. My pleasure. Let's see. At some point, we're gonna need to... Actually, while we're doing this...
Welcome back, good friend. It is always a pleasure to talk nonsense with someone and to have his nonsense respected. Pakruti will help you to open a crate, which contains a chance for special rewards. The move is yours, my friend. Until
Might as well
next
break
time.
down those crown store gems. I ain't gonna use them. Okay, we've got the key. Next step is to sneak our way in. Are you gambling, Zach? I thought you were a wholesome, innocent child of God. Well, once in a blue moon, they'll give you a random crown crate. And if you don't like the items they give you with it, then you're able to break them down into gems so that you can like manually purchase things if you want to. Damn it. But also buy them on occasion just to gamble a little bit. I'm an innocent child of God with a dark streak. Want to join the Blades on ESO? Oh, that'd be fun if they had the Blades to join. Maybe in a DLC. Ah, come on. I'm not doing well with stealth lately. Guess I probably could have just killed her. You know why, right, Zach? I have a reason to join the Blades. Wait, what's that? To protect the Emperor? Oh, wait, no, because you want to marry Delphine. Totally inconspicuous, that shiny pet you have. Exactly. I like to keep a low profile. Don't be suspicious. 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 Don't be suspicious.
Trouble.
Tell the guards.
Yeah, it's too bad that Delphine's not in the game.
Thinking. Someone get the guard.
Are you thieving? Since you didn't leave when I asked, I had no choice but to call the guard.
Okay, so you're a narc.
Ara, did you really have to do that?
So glad the new story seasons in Rune Factor games are for Switch 1 because I probably won't get a Switch 2 for another year. Yeah, I don't know when I'll get a Switch 2. It seems like it's gonna be pretty difficult. Never punished. Hey Neon, how's it going? What's new? What's happening? What's going on? Oh man, we gotta go a far way. Pretty good watch Sonic Movie 3 last night. It was awesome. Oh, that's cool. I didn't realize they were already to a third one. God damn it. Never punished. Never caught. Nothing happened. No one saw nothing. You were just delusional. So what are you trying to do, Zach? We had to kill the Count's commander of Kavach, and then we need to go tell the Count we killed him because the Pirate Queen of Anvil wanted us to make him scared. And we're getting into the Count's room now. Oh.
Yes, it must have. I performed the ritual just as described night after night. And now you're here. I suppose there's no turning back. I have to go through with this for the people of Kavach. Fortunata must be stopped. I have the gold required for payment, but I wanted to offer you something more. I can tell you who's been murdering your assassins.
I'm not here because of the ritual.
You're not? Then why have you slipped past my defenses and entered my... Oh no. Fortunata sent you, didn't she? You're here to kill me.
Fortunata sent me, but not to kill you. Marcus Scipio is dead. She wanted you to know.
You murdered the commander. I see. Another one of Fortunata's insults. Pay to weaken the Order of the Hour, but killing a count is just a waste of gold. But you are one of the Brotherhood, and I performed your ritual. Let me pay you to kill her. I'll take your silence as agreement. I don't care how, just make sure Fortunata dies. It's the only way I can protect my city. Do that, and the gold and the information about the murderer are yours. I am a man of my word. Wait, who is that behind you?
Initiate, let us speak. I arrive in response to the Black Sacrament, and look who I find. An interesting turn of events, don't you agree? One contract comes into conflict with another, and you're caught in the middle. That makes you the ideal candidate to sort things out.
I am?
The Night Mother heard the Count's prayer, and Fortunata Abdugal has been named. Her soul is promised to Sithis now, and you will keep that promise. The Count's contract is yours to fulfill.
I'm already on a contract for Governor Fortunata.
You completed Fortunata's contract to the letter. No one can say that the Brotherhood didn't discharge its obligations in that regard. Now we have a new contract, and not all the gold in Anvil can change that. The Count's sacrament is yours.
Governor Fortunata won't survive the day.
Very good. Seek out your sister Mirabelle in Anvil Castle. She can provide aid and advice should you need it. The secret exit in the dignitary suite is the fastest route out of this castle. Now go and fulfill the Night Mother's will. My dear Count, let's discuss the terms of this contract.
I'm fucking exhausted, still babysitting. Be home soon, I'll be back. Good to see you, Nuggy. Hope that you are able to get some rest after babysitting. Ugh. Come on now. Ah, shit.
That if I were you.
That's it. Never caught, never punished. I love your pet. Oh, thank you, Vanny. I think I got it from a crown crate. It's so funny seeing Kvatch totally rebuilt. Well, it's not rebuilt, I guess, but like, this happened centuries before any of the Elder Scrolls games. Let's see here. He's been murdering all these guards. Definitely not Zach. Exactly. I'm being framed. Their blood on me is irrelevant.
We just have to have faith, my friends.
Okay, the question is... Oh. Okay, I thought that was a guard. We just have to not get arrested. We only have a bounty of 30 gold. It'd be so annoying to lose stuff on. Ooh.
Just perhaps with a little less zeal until some of this blows over.
Is there a guard here? No, there's not. Hell yeah. Okay, okay. Ah, shit. Oh, shit. Why do people need guards everywhere? It's not blood silly, that's wine, because the water was diseased. Exactly. I mean, you should see the moth priests. Honestly, outrageous.
I assume you have a reason for approaching me while I'm working. What is it? Are you trying to get me noticed? Wait a moment. Did you run into a problem with the governor's contract? Did something go wrong?
Contract's complete. I have a new one. I need to kill the governor.
Interesting. I knew we were going to eliminate the Pirate Queen eventually, but I didn't expect that today would be the day. Why the sudden change, I wonder?
Count Carolus performed the Black Sacrament.
He did? I'm impressed. I didn't think the old Count had it in him to ask the Night Mother for help. First the governor contracts you to perform a kill, and then you get a contract to kill her. The Speaker must love this.
Speaker Tyrannus told me to talk to you before I deal with the governor.
Of course he did. I've been studying the castle and the governor's habits for months now. She keeps a pantry on the upper level. I suggest a dose of poison. Drop it in her favorite decanter of wine, and that should do the trick.
How do I reach your private pantry?
The governor's private pantry is on the top floor. The place is a maze, though, and the red sails guard the direct approach 9 ways to Sundas. I'd use the secret passages in the eastern corridors. Just look for a red drape over an alcove.
There's secret passages in the castle?
Naturally. Most castles have them. You just need to know where to look. Once you pass through the entry hall, the guards will consider you a threat. If you want to avoid being seen, find a red drape and use the secret passages.
Is poison really the best option for this kill?
The Speaker sent you to me, didn't he? I know Anvil Castle like the back of my hand, and I know the governor. Poison lets your target do all the work for you. And Fortunata can't resist any excuse to reach for a decanter of her favorite wine.
Since you know so much, why don't you just handle this contract?
Oh, I'd love to put an end to her royal pain in the arse, but the Speaker gave this contract to you. I'm just here to offer advice. Tell you what, after you poison Fortunata's wine, I'll stop by for the show. We can share a drink and watch her die.
Okay. Very cute, very demure. That poor sect was completely wiped out from it. The Emperor needs to look into it. Yeah, I mean, honestly, he must have, like, decommissioned all of the water safety councils or whatever. Where did you get the riding dog? I think you can buy it in the crown store. And we get crowns each month for being a part of ESO Plus, so we ended up just using some of those to get the dog. I just love wolves. I think they're so cute. Actually, I kind of want to change up my combat pet. Cute puppy. I mean, we're in the Dark Brotherhood, so we might as well. Oh, that's cool. Maybe it cost too much and his advisor wanted to get rid of it. Exactly. You know, and now all the moth priests are dead, and it's so unfortunate. I guess that one guy who was left just didn't drink water. Okay. Fortunata, where is your wine? Ow. Adorable. They look a little bit better than the other ones, right? Oh my god, we can't actually go up this way? RIP. All that work for nothing. My cousin Kaylee is playing Skyrim Elder Scrolls V and she's joining the Vampires from the Dawn Guard DLC. I don't like it. Oh, she's joining up with the Volkihar. I don't think I've ever ended up doing that. They're equally as bad as the other ones. Fair. Honestly, fair. Yeah, I could see it. I like that there's a recipe for a baked potato just in a random nightstand. Hey, we're officially a serial killer. Maybe that's not great. Wraith, is Skyrim the main Elder Scrolls game that you play? Yeah, once I get a PC, it'll probably be Oblivion. Yeah, Oblivion I feel like is going to be that game that I'm addicted to for the next, like, several years. Damn it. I'm excited to play more Elder Scrolls games, though. I'm so addicted to this series. I love it.
A little knowledge is a dangerous thing.
Okay, some nice poison for the wine. Everyone's dooms already from the Dragons and Soul Slime dude. I just forgot his name. Mirak. Yeah, that's true. Although we were able to stop Mirak. Oh, I hate this. Like it's a fun quest line for the vampires, but blocking the sun is horrible. Yeah, yeah. I mean, it definitely is like an evil playthrough to side with the vampires. But I feel like everyone does an evil playthrough eventually. Not everyone, but a number of people like to try it out. I don't know that I ever have.
How in Oblivion's bleakness did you get in here? No, don't tell me. I don't really want to know your trade secrets. To what do I owe the pleasure of this unexpected visit? Can I assume that my little problem has been dealt with?
Commander Scipio is dead and Count Carolus has been informed.
That's perfect. Splendid, even. I'm going to overlook the way you so rudely barged in here and offer you a drink. Join me on my balcony. Sure you'll appreciate the view. Fetch my wine, girl. You know the one. And bring something less expensive for my friend here.
Honestly, gotta respect Fortunata.
I miss sailing the open sea. Things were more clear out there. Kill or be killed. Take whatever you can carry. Fight to keep what's yours. It's the same here, I suppose. We're just less honest about it.
Your wine, Governor.
Mirabelle? Where's Edwina?
You know how clumsy Edwina can be, Governor. While she cleans up her mess, I brought your wine so you wouldn't be kept waiting.
Initiative. I like that in a serving girl. Very well then. A toast to taking what you can and fighting to keep what's yours. The wine. What did you do?
We'll drink to your memory, Governor, and to the glory of the Night Mother.
Mirabelle? She's one of you.
Life is fleeting, Fortunata, an illusion. And in the end, everything belongs to Sithis. Tell him I said hello.
Mirabelle and I
I'll see
would
you
be
back
really
at the
good
sanctuary,
friends.
darling. After I clean up any evidence of our involvement. Well, that's done. I'm just glad I was here to be a part of it. I never did like that glorified, over-important pirate. Now be a dear and get back to the sanctuary. Let Astara know what happened.
Aren't you coming?
I'll be along in a bit. I just want to make sure I can continue my role here after the dust settles and a new administration takes over. If you need a way out, I'll happily let you in on my secret escape route. It's never failed me yet.
I have a secret escape route.
Oh, darling, I have all kinds of secrets. And so did Fortunata. There's a hidden passage in the governor's suite that she used whenever she wanted to move about in a clandestine manner. I've used it a few times myself. Leads to a cave on the shore.
Thanks for the tip.
You don't have to thank me. We're family after all. But if you forget you saw me in these rags, I'd be ever so grateful. Now get back to the sanctuary and let Astara know that Fortunata is as dead as that stuffed chub loon she kept on her mantle.
My current playthrough, I'm doing a vampire necromancer for Skyrim. Oh, interesting. How's that going for you? I don't think I've ever tried necromancy too seriously. Try to be pure in Elder Scrolls 5 so Delphine can notice me. Aw. Vanny, you're so in love. What about Delphine speaks to you? I feel like I just don't hear as many people be that interested in her, so I'm curious. I'm working on the College of Winterhold quest before I do the Dawn Guard and then main quest. Nice. The Dawn Guard quest is so fun. Oh, there's Fortunata. R.I.P. She got too drunk and she fell off. What can I say? Could have happened to any Alki. That said, we should head on back into town here and see if we can get into the thieves' and like the outlaw refuge, so that we can pay off some bounty. Yeah, I need to play Skyrim again soon. Oh. I ain't saw shit.
What do you want?
Look, a body. I guess she slipped and fell on her own. Yeah, exactly. We had nothing to do with it. It's just such an unfortunate coincidence we came across it.
What junk have you brought me? I don't want
Back to being an upstanding, innocent citizen.
Do your trading here.
Okay, what about... There's a guild trader. There's gotta be a merchant somewhere. There we go.
Can I help you?
It's dangerous drinking so close to the edge, you know? Exactly, exactly. I mean, really, she had it coming. I don't know what she was thinking. Could probably still smell the wine on her. Now, the important thing is that we've just finished another Dark Brotherhood main quest line. I think we're getting closer and closer to the end of it. This time I think we'll do an actual contract of the Black Sacrament. Before we do anything else. But I think they're fun. I think they're neat.
Another notch on your... Ever dream of the most...
Yeah, we want killing sprees, not specific people. Smuggling is becoming far too difficult in Stormhaven these days. Scare up some bodies to keep the guards busy. Okay. Stormhaven killing spree. And let's see.
Eager to prove your worth, Initiate?
Do you have anything for me today?
Yes. The Night Mother whispered to the listener, and the listener has spoken. Our dread father demands blood.
Who do I need to kill?
Before we begin, I offer you a chance to truly impress our dark patrons. 2 challenges. Complete these tasks and receive additional rewards. Just be sure to kill the target. As long as they die, our dread father will be satisfied.
Okay.
You must go to the sewer tenement. I hear it's remarkably cozy for a sewer. Full of the little comforts that put our targets at ease. That make them careless. You'll be considered a trespasser, so if you want to avoid a bounty, you should avoid being seen. The sewer is a tangled nest of tunnels and cisterns. Even the most wary assassin can be caught off guard there. But we are much more than assassins, aren't we? Complete your task without alerting the residents of the sewer tenement to your presence.
Gotta get going. I'll try to catch your evening stream. Good to see you, Wraith. Have a great day in classes. See you later tonight, hopefully.
I'm eager to see just how swift you are. This is the perfect opportunity to put your speed to the test. An overseer stalks those sewers periodically. My challenge is simple. Kill your mark and escape the sewers before the overseer arrives. Any common footpad can murder someone. It's knowledge, refinement, and discipline that set a true assassin apart. Show me that you're truly committed to your craft. Use poison to kill this target. An Argonian called Augier. He's organizing a search party to look for a Nord maiden who disappeared a few days ago. Alas for poor Augier. That maiden does not want to be found. Kill this lizard.
Who's my target?
I'm not often impressed by our clients, but this Dolwinora's request is spectacular. You see, she performed the sacrament on herself. It's all part of an elaborate plan to frame her husband for her murder. Such a waste of talent. Shame. Kill her.
Dolwinora will die. Heard ESO was supposed to come out first before Elder Scrolls V. I think I might have heard that before. They'd been working on it for a long time. And that said, we need lethal poison. Okay, there's our path through. Okay. We need to get through. Dolwinora is beneath us. But once we kill her, the timer counts for us to leave. So we need to find AOGA. Oh, damn. Okay. AOGA is done. Oh. Honestly, I'm kind of missing Tales of Tribute. Maybe I'll do some of that soon.
You're in trouble now. Should have left while you had the chance.
Okay. We just have to get out in a minute. We should get a perfect reward. Beautiful. Never punished.
Was I not clear, Initiate? You've returned alive. I trust your quarry does not share that luxury.
The target in the sewer tenement has been eliminated.
Well done. What about the challenges that I posed for this task?
I completed all of them.
Expertly done. I sense that some of your brothers and sisters gaze upon you with jealous eyes. This is good. Perhaps that will motivate them to excel. Take this with the Night Mother's blessing. Return tomorrow. There is always work to be done. Cool. Let's see here. Then there was... Ooh. Dark Brotherhood axes.
The speaker brought me news of your success in Kvatch, and of the events that followed. I must admit I didn't expect you to return from Fortunata's den of pirates and brigands. Does this mean the Pirate Queen has been dethroned?
Fortunata is dead.
Then I believe a new title is in order, Initiate. You've demonstrated skills and abilities that we will definitely need in the battles to come. Stand tall, Assassin. You've earned your place in the Brotherhood, and we're proud to have you among us.
Hell yeah. My girlfriend's uncle just gave her a soundboard thing. I don't know what it is. There's 100 buttons on it, and one of them makes an applause sound. So now every time I walk in the room, there's applause like it's a TV show. Oh my god, that's actually kind of iconic. I love that for you. I feel like there's just so much a person could do to have fun with that.
The listener said you would come to me.
What did you say about the listener?
The listener sent me to deliver the Litany of Blood. I placed it before the Night Mother's shrine. She said the book is meant for the killer who tasted death. While that could refer to anyone in the sanctuary, I believe she intends it for you.
Okay. What's the Litany of Blood?
A test, perhaps? A message, most certainly. Your brothers and sisters have gazed upon it and seen nothing but blank pages. They found it to be comforting, calming, but totally empty. Perhaps your eyes will see something more. Go and look at the Litany of Blood. If you see nothing, then you aren't the one I supposed you to be.
Who are you, if you don't mind me asking?
The listener sent me to deliver the Litany of Blood. That's all you need to know, and more than I want to say.
You said the pages of the book are blank?
As blank as the stare in a dead man's eyes. But go ahead and see for yourself. I'm curious to find out if the listener is right about you, if you can see what's really there.
Who's the listener?
The listener and the 4 speakers make up the Black Hand, the ruling council of the Dark Brotherhood. You might even say she's the leader of the council. The listener hears the words of the Night Mother and whispers them to the speakers.
Nice. Woe unto they, Night Mother, those born to anew. From beyond death's prison I offer those who meet my unshriven gaze with your blade's cold caress. You will know them by their eye. Skywatch, Eldenroot, Marbrook, Folkwasten, Ralka. Yeah, so every single base game province, like zone, has one person that we need to kill for the Litany of Blood. It's not like part of the main quest of the Dark Brotherhood, it's like a special extra where you get cool additional rewards or whatever. But we can have some fun with it. The nice thing is that the person you have to kill in every instance, they have like a white eye instead of one with a pupil, and that's how you know it's them. But for now, I mean, honestly, why not just do it now? We might as well. First is Daggerfall. Oh wait, actually, able to pickpocket here? Haha, pocket picker. If I remember right, the guy that we need to kill for this hangs out around here. That's him, I think. Yep, white eye.
No, that's not the way I heard it. It's werewolves. They've taken over the city. Duke Sebastian must have angered the danger.
And then they have that wild kill animation. Their body is given to Sithis.
But a lot more dangerous, too. I think I'm going to avoid that area for the foreseeable future.
Stormhaven now? I feel like if I remember right, this one's a bitch to find. I think she's by the docks. Yeah, I'm pretty sure she's by the docks. I was thinking I could kill these people, but they're not in the... Unless they are. Nope. Not in the Citizens of Wayrest bubble. So we get nothing for killing them. Are you? Nope, you're just drunk. Okay, I think it's a woman with red hair. Hey, Vanny, good to see ya. How you doing? We got a request called the Litany of Blood, which is like a little special mission we don't have to complete, but we might as well.
Don't I know you?
Where there's like one special person in each zone of the base game that we have to kill. We killed the person in Glenumbra already. Now we're in Wayrest. That's it, Alex Adet. Gotta find her.
I'm busy, very busy.
Hey, Janikin, how you doing today? Good to see you as always. There she is. Oh, oops. Nope, my bad, my bad, my bad. Taking a short break from flower picking simulator. There's a flower picking simulator? That's so cool. Oh. Okay, aka Oblivion. My brain's not braining today, Janica. You're gonna have to forgive me. Lord have mercy. Yeah, how's Oblivion treating you? We finished the Thieves Guild quest line, the arena, and the main quest line yesterday. So I'm just taking a quick little break as I have people vote on what they'd like us to do next. It seems like it might be the Shivering Isles DLC, which is cool as shit. I'd be totally happy to do that, but we'll see. Goodnight also voted for the Shivering Isles. Yeah, I think you and Wraith both. I think it'll be fun. Like, no matter what, we'll have a good time tonight. But, I feel you, Janikin, about, like, getting distracted and over-encumbered, then distracted. It's so easy. There's just so much to do. Like, part of me is like, once I 100% the game, I don't want to quit.
Can you believe it? Dragons in your own homeland. Fates. What are you going to do?
This one does not know, but he hopes he's...
Why every bandit's carrying 80-pound hammers around? For fucking real. With like super heavy armor too. Ridiculous.
I don't care about your troubles, but I can make it.
I wouldn't either if I were you. Vanny, my brain's not braining. It's not clicking for me what you're saying. I'm sorry. I just haven't had enough caffeine today. Okay, we've killed 2 citizens of Wayrest. Let's make this number 3. Beautiful. Now the downside is we do not have a lot of places we've managed to get to in this game. I wouldn't either stop playing Oblivion if I were you. Yeah, that's fair, that's fair. I think it could be fun for us to switch to Morrowind afterwards, since I think a lot of people haven't like ever played Morrowind or tried it. But at the same time, like, I could totally see people not being down for that.
You want to make some gold?
I'm still managing to do well with hand-to-hand combat, but I feel like it's going to start to taper off. Hand-to-hand, like, unarmed combat, or just, like, swords? Oh, unarmed combat. I need to level up that skill. It is not good for me yet. I think I'm only at like level 20 or something. That was my favorite build in Skyrim. Hell yeah. They had some good equipment you could use to like really up your hand-to-hand.
Fire! The Abbey's on fire! Help!
Nah. We've got to run all the way up to Ravenspire. I forget just how much there is for us to do here. Like how annoying it is not having everything unlocked to just instantly travel to. At least we get to see a lot of High Rock. If I remember right, there was a perk that made it so your gloves' armor rating would affect your damage with punches, so you could alchemy smith stack Daedric gloves and make a sick pair of boxing gloves. Oh, hell yeah. Love that. Honestly, the more we talk about it, the more I just want to be playing Oblivion. Now I want to play Skyrim too. I know, it's so hard. I'd love to play Skyrim on stream. Like the anniversary edition or something, and just like get all the quests done and stuff. Really take my time, like, beating the game. It'd be so relaxing. These Elder Scroll games are just so easy to fall into. Like, it has to be my favorite series. Point blank, period. I know way too much about it. Okay. Finally to Shornhelm. Now there's someone for us to kill here. It's orc with face paint who likes to juggle knives.
I need another drink like I need a head in the hole.
Just a small donation.
The toss up for me between Skyrim and Dragon's Dogma. I know Dogma inside out. Both games I have 100% achievements. Hell yeah. I don't think I've ever played Dragon's Dogma. I don't really know much about it.
Welcome to Rivenspire, land of women and war.
Where are you, little jester orc? Yeah, what is Dragon's Dogma about? Now that I think about it, I don't think I know. Where the hell?
You there! A moment?
Where is this chick we gotta kill?
Well?
Not there. Oh, first I should make sure I actually unlock the waste shrine here. Oh, I think that's her. Yep. Haha.
You'll pay for that. Mark my words.
Hold, criminal! I'm still new to this guard work, so please, go easy on me. Could you just do the right thing here?
I'm reporting you for that.
I hate this!
Let's see. Where the hell is the fence?
If we change our minds, I'll be here.
I don't deal in relics or anything that smells of the...
Basically, a dragon shows up and takes your heart, which means you are now arisen, which makes it so you can control pawns, which are your NPC teammates. The main quest is to face the dragon, but there are also lots of fantasy-type quests and monsters to encounter on the way. Oh, that sounds cool. I like it. Let's see here. Where should we go to next? Sentinel?
You are ready? We soon...
Well?
Hark, Wayfarer. A moment of your time, please.
Oh, we're in a little different part. than I'm used to. Nothing wrong with that. The person in the litany here, I believe, hangs out around the smithy. Probably my only real gripe with the series is there's only one save file, so without a save manager you can't do like multiple playthroughs. Oh wait, that sucks. I'm surprised they have that as a thing in 2020, whatever it came out in. I feel like multiple saves is like such a standard gameplay experience at this point. Okay, I think it's a guy. Yeah, we've been tasked with killing all these random people. No, it's not him, I don't think. I think it's a red guard. That's not him. It's not him. I think their reasoning is that you can change classes at any point, so in their eyes you don't really need multiple characters. I mean, I guess I could see maybe where they're coming from with that, but it's fun to start again. Here's days ago it was snowing and today it's 78. Oh shit. What part of the country are you in? It's always just like 70 here. New York. Oh yeah, that'd do it. I think this is him. Yep, it is. White eye.
What mischief are you up to over there?
Beautiful. How do you like living in New York? I kind of feel like it would be fun, although it depends on what part of the state you live in.
You'll need to bear more than... You'll need to bear more... You'll need to bear more...
Now it's on to Banker Eye. That's okay, I live in the middle of nowhere, backwoods part of New York, nowhere near the city. Like everything closes at 8 p.m. here. Yeah, I feel like half the time if someone says they're from New York, I just kind of assume it's not New York City. Like I always think, I don't know, upstate New York or something. I don't know that I could live in like New York City itself, but I think other parts of New York could be fun. I'm also biased, but I think that after living in so many big cities, I just prefer the idea of living in a pretty chill city or something. Wait, where are we? Okay. Like, smaller areas just seem so nice now. Now, I think this is a Red Guard woman. Oh, I think that's her.
What do you want?
Yep.
You're just the type Sergeant Antibes is looking for.
Depends a lot on the city. I stationed in San Diego and hated it there, but I loved being in Tokyo. You lived in Tokyo for a while? That'd be so cool.
I can get the guard here if I have to.
Hi, honey, I'm home. Hey, Nuggie, how you doing? I was in the Navy my first 3 years. I was stationed just outside of Tokyo. That's so freaking cool. Did you know much Japanese before you went? Exhausted. Too many walks to the school today. Oh no. Do you have to walk them there and back? Oh, dang. Well, good for you. You're a good aunt, or whatever it is they are to you.
What can I do for you, assassin?
Bed starts at 9, George starts at 12, then we pick them both up at 3:15. Oh, wow.
Ever dream of the most...
Yes, they're my niece and nephew. So cute. I love that for you. Okay, but we got a third of all of the special targets killed.
Tell me, assassin, so the listener was right. What a blessing you've received. The Night Mother has chosen you to fulfill the Litany of Blood. Let me ask you this. Did the passages make any sense to you?
It's chant, descriptions of people like riddles, ending with "you will know them by their eye."
Of course. The targets must be marked in some way. Easier than I would make it, but who am I to question the listener? It's clear to me that you must decipher the Litany of Blood and kill the targets inscribed on its pages.
Why do you think they're targets?
What else would a book provided by the listener contain? Determine each target and assassinate them. Beyond that, the will of Sithis isn't for you or I to question. Your task won't be easy, but the listener has faith that you will succeed. You've been given a sacred duty. Perform it.
Well, we've already done a third of it. It's just 10 more for us to kill. We want to go on that route. And Annie's only 2, so she's not at school yet. Oof. So Oblivion, I swear it is like you. Oh, you found a spot to pray and cure the vampire disease. How nice. Would be a shame if the next cave was full of vampires. Oh my god, Janikin, don't even get me started on how to cure being a vampire. It's the most convoluted stress, and I mean, convoluted quest in the entire game. It's so difficult. Like, genuinely so difficult. It's ridiculous. I refuse to sleep if I have the first stage. I can never tell if I've got it or not. So the first time I accidentally just became a vampire without realizing it. And oh my god, I think it took me a full day outside of the game to cure it. All right, let's do a little murder spree. Just a cute little murder spree. Just something sweet, something demure. If I become a vampire in Oblivion, I'll just become one. You're not gonna try and cure it, Banny? I mean, makes sense. It can be fun. I was to the point where I almost just said, fuck it. We'd gotten through, like, finding 5 grand soul gems that were empty for the witch, and then she was like, you also need to find me garlic, bloodgrass, nightshade, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, do we need to be cured? Is it necessary? And then it's like, can't be out in the sun, can't fast travel during the day, getting attacked all the time. I will say, you can be out in the sun if you fed. Like, you can be out in the sun for 24 hours with no issue if you fed. But then once you sleep after 24 hours, the vampirism progresses, and then you get damage. Like, it's not worth it curing vampirism in Oblivion. Yeah, yeah. I could see that. It was very convoluted. I definitely am looking forward to not dealing with that again. Although, I think they do have the Vile Lair DLC, which you can get like a vampire house, and in the house there's like a super easy way to cure vampirism.
Good news to report? Feeling a little fluffy?
Livia and I always went werewolf or Skyrim. Fair. I like werewolf. It's nice. I'm werewolf in ESO typically too. I tell you what, I need something to eat. I'm going to pop away for like 3 minutes and I'm gonna be right back, okay? I'm not even gonna do a BR back screen because I won't be gone for more than just a couple of minutes. But hang tight, I will be right back. All right. I imagine my VTuber went a little wild. How's everyone doing? Okay, let's see. Another murder citizens in Kvatch quest. But I think we have to complete 20 contracts for an achievement. And we need to... Oh.
It's a rare sight to... Ah, you just missed Mirabelle. She was heading back to the sanctuary in such a hurry, we barely had time to talk.
Why was Mirabelle in such a hurry?
I think she was on her way back from a scouting mission. Something to do with Count Carolus of Kvatch, as far as I could ascertain. Mirabelle mentioned she had to convince Astara, and then she was off, heading in the direction of the sanctuary. Spying, scouting, when you think about it, is there really any difference? Oh, I almost forgot. Astara was asking about you. I'd return to the sanctuary and see what the matron wants if I were you.
I'll head to the sanctuary and speak to Astara. Okay, I'm trying to not look things up in Oblivion, but I'm at my wit's end, so I'm going to pretend you're an NPC and see if you can help me with something. I am here to help. Evening, stranger. Farewell. I want to learn some alteration magic, but all the spells being sold are too high level. Do you know where I can buy a beginner level alteration spell? Okay, I need to actually think on this because we ended up getting some alteration spells in Oblivion that were low level. Where was it? Because Bill was illusion. Oh. You know what? I think Cheydinhal. I think Cheydinhal is known for its alteration magic. I would check there with Trayvon the Red Guard. But alteration is totally worth it. You have a quest there too, so that works out. Oh, perfect. Yeah, there's so many different specializations of magic around. I still need to get my mysticism up. Welcome back, Vanny. How you doing? I keep being like, I should just stop and play Oblivion. And then the other part of me is like, Zach, you love ESO. Play ESO. The more we play ESO, the further we get in it, the better our character is. So I just need to buckle down and not let my ADHD take over. One morning of ESO is not the end of the world. Distracted Diva 101, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the fam. How are you doing today? Distracted Diva is such a mood. Janikin, what's your approach to Oblivion like? Are you just like vibing out, doing whatever you feel like? Are you focusing on main quest or like one of the guilds? How are you approaching it?
You're alive. I hope someone else. Feeling a little fluff.
Hey, level 23. Hey, we finally have Shadowy Supplier unlocked. I have not done any main quests. That's fair. That's fair. I love getting at least through like Martin being a Cloud Ruler temple, because then I feel like you get like the main game opened up with all the Oblivion gates and stuff.
You're too close to this one, Mirabelle. Besides, the speaker has already decided.
Too close? They killed Simbar, Astara. I'm going to be a part of this whether you give the command or not.
Assassin, it's time to collect a payment past due.
Of course, Matron, but why was Mirabelle so upset?
Mirabelle's outburst doesn't concern you, Assassin. Focus on the task at hand. Count Carolus still owes us for the sacrament. He claimed to have information about the Black Dragon. Meet him at the ruins of Dossick Moor and find out what he knows.
Why does he want to meet at the ruins?
We're not sure, but that's where he requested to meet. He has a camp there which he's using for his own clandestine purposes. Before you go, talk to Mirabelle. She has information concerning the Count that could prove useful to your mission.
I'll talk to Mirabelle before I head out.
Don't dawdle, Assassin. I gave you a job and I expect you to handle it.
Before I go and speak with her, can you tell me what Mirabelle was so upset about?
Curiosity isn't a trait I encourage, especially when it comes to matters inside the sanctuary. Still, you'll find out soon enough, I'm sure. Mirabelle has allowed Tanik's injury and the deaths of Simbar and the others to make her emotional.
What do you mean emotional?
The deaths hit her hard, especially Simbar's. She craves revenge and it's making her anxious, reckless. That's dangerous for an assassin. We need to be cold, precise, calculated. The heat of emotion leads to mistakes, and that gets people killed.
Was Mirabelle close to Simbar?
As close as any lovers can be, I suppose. The recent deaths visited upon us have affected Mirabelle, but Simbar's torture and murder, that one has left a mark. It has made her emotional, which is never a good thing in our business.
I have not done any main quest. Something sounds cool, I check it out. I joined Mage and Fighters Guild, but haven't done much for them. I pretty much go, ooh, a cave and explore until I'm full of loot. In Skyrim, my first one, I think I was like level 40 before I went to Whiterun. That's impressive. I get so focused on the story of it all. I'm like, oh, what would I do next? And then I get distracted looking at all the caves and I'm like, don't do it, don't do it. but I do want to just like dive into them occasionally.
Astara just gave you my mission, didn't she? Well, I can't say I'm surprised.
Star said you had information for me.
Did she? So I get to do all the work and you wind up with all the glory? I'm getting a little tired of sticking to the shadows all the time. I'm sorry. Was there something else you wanted from me? Excuse my attitude, but you have to understand. Simbar. Anyway, I've been hunting the Black Dragon, on my own. I got so close I could hear her voice, but I had to break off the hunt. I didn't want to wind up dead, you understand? Well, right. I suppose that sounds cowardly to you, our newest assassin. The pride and joy of the matron and the speaker both. Your blade never dulls, does it, assassin?
Why didn't Astara give you this mission?
Isn't it obvious? She thinks I've lost my perspective. That I'm too sad or angry or whatever to do the job I've done 100 times before. Just promise that you won't tell Astara about any of this. She already thinks I'm reckless enough as it is. One more thing. The last time I tracked the Black Dragon, I followed her past the Dossack Moor ruins toward the old enclave of the Hourglass before I turned back. Make sure the Count tells you what he knows about the Order of the Hour's old haunt.
Thanks for the information, sister. Good morning, 'tis me, Cinema Wolf, but I changed my name. Hey, Cinema Juice. Good to see ya. Anything in particular inspire the name change, or did you just need a change of pace? No, I don't want to like rat out Mirabelle. Tell Astara that she's been tracking the Black Dragon on her own. A lot of my time is spent wondering where the fudge. I parked my horse. That is too real. I still need to start using horses more in that game. I keep totally forgetting they're a thing.
I'm not used to being ordered about by a clandestine organization, so let's get this over with. I'd prefer to conclude our business and forget all about that dreadful ritual I had to perform. I already told your associate everything I know. The woman with the dark hair and the staff. Mirabelle, I believe she said her name was. Do I really need to repeat myself to every assassin that slips out of the shadows?
I need you to tell me everything, Count.
Of course. I assume you don't know the Black Dragon is the first sword of the Order of the Hour. My spies report they're amassing an army at the Enclave of the Hourglass. Siege weapons, new recruits. They threaten Kvatch and the Brotherhood alike.
Your contract is paid in full.
If that's everything, I'd like to get back on my horse and return to Castle Kvatch. If I'm gone too long, I suspect Primate Artorius will go ahead and change all the locks.
Count Careless, a few more questions before you leave.
Oh, very well. What's a few more moments when I get to spend it with a deadly assassin? What else would the Brotherhood like to know?
I thought the Order of the Hour worked for you.
Whatever gave you that idea? The Order is a company of warrior priests. dedicated to protecting the Cathedral of Akatosh. At least that's how they started. Now they recruit anyone who can wield a sword. I agreed to expand their authority, but...
You allowed militant priests to have free run of Kvatch?
My back was against the wall. Between Anvil's aggressive overtures and the rampant increase in murders, I needed help. Primate Artorius offered the order, and I reluctantly agreed. That was before I learned the Black Dragon was one of their number.
Is there anything else you can tell me about the Black Dragon?
Just that the Black Dragon is one of the deadliest warriors I've ever seen. Wears armor as dark as oblivion and twice as frightening. Even makes the rest of the Order nervous. Right after I received the first reports about her, the murders began.
Any idea why a warrior of the Order would be murdering members of the Dark Brotherhood?
Not a clue. We only suspected that the murder victims were members of your guild recently, so my spies never even explored that line of questioning. No offense, but if the lot of you wound up destroying each other, I wouldn't lose any sleep over it. By the Ruby Throne, stop doing that! I've told you everything I know. The Order of the Hour has increased its numbers by offering pardons to Fortunata's pirates, and the Black Dragon can be found in the Enclave of the Hourglass. Now, leave me be!
Tell me more about the Enclave of the Hourglass.
My spies watched the Order's old headquarters from this camp. Saw supply carts start arriving a few days ago. If you want to weaken the Order, destroy their siege weapons and stop them from initiating more recruits. You'll be doing us both a favor.
Where are these new recruits coming from?
The Primate offered pardons to any Red Sails pirates who agreed to take the vows of the Order. Since Fortunata's death, they've been flocking to the Enclave. I wish I knew what Artorius was planning to do with an army of priests and pirates.
A bit of both, kind of a medium-long story, but I was talking to someone about not having creative juices to write no more, so they said write about Juice-kun. I liked how the name sounded. That's fun, I like it. ESO is like in the past, right? Yeah, it's way in the past. It's like 2,000 years before any of the main Elder Scrolls games or something like that. Like before Tiber Septim.
Assassin, I hoped I might run into you here.
Mirabelle, what are you doing here?
Who do you think you are to question my actions? If you must know, Astara sent me to look into the Order of the Hour's activities. Siege weapons, new recruits. They're building an army out here.
Astara sent you here?
Saw right through that, did you? Astara didn't send me. It was a lie. I'm here without contract or permission. I know this might be hard for you to understand, but I need to do this. For Simbar.
What exactly are you planning to do?
Just one thing. I need to find the Black Dragon and make her pay for what happened to Simbar. I heard her voice and I'd recognize it anywhere. Are you going to stand in my way?
No, but I have a task to complete as well. Or you shouldn't face the Black Dragon alone. I think, yeah, you shouldn't face the Black Dragon alone.
I don't expect you to understand, and I don't want your help. Those siege weapons and other preparations the Order is making, by the way. You should do whatever you can to destroy them and disrupt their operations.
I'll disrupt their preparations if I can. I am having the worst time talking this morning. Oops.
Sorry, friend. I can't look the other way on this one.
Funnily enough, this is the Order whose armor we wear in Oblivion.
What assurances do I have before I present your offer to the remaining Red Sails captains?
I guarantee your pirates will enjoy all the rights and privileges of the Order, but only so long as they remain righteous.
And the pardons we were promised? Much of my crew is wanted for crimes throughout the Gold Coast and beyond.
All right. There goes the pirates teaming up. Oh.
Forgive my enemies, but I will remember their names.
Quiet, you beef-witted louts.
I cannot complain, but that does not seem to stop me.
Your past is forgotten as your new life for Akatosh begins. Honor, warriors of Akatosh!
There we go. Burn the pardons. Well, we're not getting caught as much anymore. I'm trying so hard to stay focused and make it to that city, but I just found a town with such an interesting quest. Ooh, which one? There's a few really cool towns. Well, that's the invisible one, right? Yeah, I love that. Totally worth checking it out. It's not too long of a quest, so I say do it.
That's not a stew pot. It's my laundry. I'm unarmed. May we speak before you kill me? It seems you have me at a disadvantage, but you don't have to be afraid of me. Put away your weapons, and I'll help you in whatever way I can.
Why are you helping me?
Primate Artorias teaches us that no one is beyond redemption. In time and with effort, all wrongs can be righted. I can be patient. Can you?
Are you trying to redeem me too?
Redemption isn't for everyone, and I'd never presume to do such a thing. Unless, of course, you're open to the idea. Do you regret your role in all of this? You can tell me. I'm a good listener.
What if I did have some regrets?
Regret is a specter of the past that haunts the present. If you had regrets, I'd tell you to leave this place. Leave the Gold Coast, go far away, and find whatever peace you can. If only I'd listened to my own advice.
Sounds like you have a few regrets of your own.
The primate says regrets are as numerous as the stars in the sky, and they shine brightest in the darkness. But I don't want to talk about religion anymore, do you? It seems you have me. The Black Dragon! How brave of you to seek the most powerful warrior in our order. I can show you where her chambers are, if you like. You know, the Black Dragon was a lot like you once, before she sought redemption.
Like me? What do you mean?
As I understand it, she was an assassin. She killed on command and with impunity, leaving a graveyard full of corpses in her wake. She's a member of the Dark Brotherhood. That is, she was, until they pushed her too far.
How do you know all this?
Members of the Order are encouraged to talk about their pasts. But we should get to someplace more private. You don't want to get caught out in the open if more of the Order appears. I'll take you to the Black Dragon's chambers. We can talk there.
Lead the way.
Stay close. The Black Dragon's chambers are behind that door. Follow me. He's not the sharpest arrow in the quiver. Huh. Looks like we're all alone.
Assassin! Up here! I'm waiting for the Black Dragon.
Setting a trap for the dragon. Is that the idea?
Wait, who's that with you?
I am death, you silly fool! We'll meet again, assassin, and next time I'll be ready to deal with you.
Don't mourn for me, assassin. I've always dreamed of the void. I'll see Simbar and the Dread Father soon. But you need to warn Astara. The Black Dragon is...
Oh, Mirabelle, not you. She was my favorite. Oh wait. We need to do a wear spree.
Fate summons you, champion. Will you answer its call?
No haggling on the goods. No haggling on the goods.
Daily endeavor completed. Launder 5 items at a fence. Okay, we just need to kill 3 people. Not too bad, not too bad. It's funny how the graveyard is the best place to commit murder. That said, short little stream this morning, but I do have to get a lot of shit done today. So once we turn in this mission, we'll probably call it for today's stream. Oh, shoot. Okay, here we go.
You've got a little... Ever dream of...
So, Assassin, was the Count's information worth all the trouble he put us through?
The Count told me that the Black Dragon is the first sword of the Order of the Hour.
The Black Dragon is one of the Order. That puts everything that she's done to us in a new perspective. What else did you uncover?
The Order of the Hour is using the Red Sails pirates to bolster its numbers.
The Grand Sermonizer, the Chanters, now an army of religious warriors. It seems the priests of Akatosh have declared war against the Dark Brotherhood. Were you able to learn anything else about the Black Dragon?
The Black Dragon and the Order have turned the old enclave of the Hourglass into a headquarters.
So the Count was using the ruins of Dossick Moor to spy on the Order of the Hour? Now if we only had some idea as to who's inside the Black Dragon's armor.
She's a woman named Lyra. She may have been a member of the Brotherhood. I recovered her journal.
One of our brothers and sisters? I don't recognize the name, but there are other sanctuaries. Why would our sister hunt us? And why work for the Order of the Hour? Where's Mirabelle? I need her to do some digging.
Mirabelle's dead. The Black Dragon killed her.
You encountered the Black Dragon? And you survived? But Mirabelle, why was she even there? I knew her recklessness was going to get her killed. And now we face a greater threat. For all that you've learned, there's still so much we don't know.
I was able to sabotage a number of the Order's preparations.
You did well to disrupt the Order's preparations, and your reward includes a bonus to reflect that. I just wish we hadn't lost another sister along the way. But that's all for now, Assassin. Speaker Tyrannus and I have much to discuss. The Black Dragon has struck again. Mirabelle is dead.
This happened during the Assassin's mission. Did we learn anything? Or did Mirabelle die in vain?
We learned that the Black Dragon is the first sword of the Order of the Hour. We recovered her journal and discovered her true name, Lyra.
Lyra. Allow me to study the journal and its secrets.
All right. Let's see here. Well, thank you all for hanging out today. I really appreciate it. It's always wonderful getting to spend time with you all. We managed to get through a decent bit of the Dark Brotherhood DLC today. So I don't think there'll be that much more. I think one more stream and we'll be done with the main storyline of it overall. And that said, I'm gonna see if there's anyone we can raid out to who seems interesting. Oh, Lily Butch, it's good to see you all. You know, actually, I tell you what, let's do a 10-minute break. Because the big thing is that I needed to take baby out. So let's do a 10-minute break, and then I could probably do another hour and a half or so. So, if you all are down. What do we think? You do you, boo, but I'll be here. Sounds good. I'm gonna take a 10-minute break real quick. I'll take baby out, and then we will be back very shortly. And we are back. Let's see here. How's everyone doing today? Gonna try my damnedest to get outside today. Sounds fake. There's nothing outside. There's no world out there. Here. Welcome back. ESO is under maintenance. Is it? Oh, it is for the PlayStation. Not for PC, though. Oh, for PlayStation is. Oh, you're good. You're good. I was like, wait. Normally it wouldn't let me log in then. What's going on? Ooh, I'm disreputable.
I wonder, Assassin, do you have a... That journal you recovered, the contents are disturbingly intriguing. You reported that my old associate, Lyra Viria, is the Black Dragon. The journal, however, claims the Black Dragon killed Lyra. I need to determine the truth of this matter.
Tell me about the Lyra you knew.
Lyra was the most skilled of my brothers and sisters. I assumed she died in the purification of my former sanctuary, along with the rest of my old family. If the Black Dragon killed Lyra, why does she use her name? Curiouser and curiouser.
What do you want to do?
I want to pretend I never read that journal, but I can't resist a mystery. The Black Dragon killed Lyra and destroyed my former sanctuary. Or Lyra is the Black Dragon. Either way, I need to know the truth. Will you come with me, Assassin?
I'll come with you.
I'll arrange our transport to my former sanctuary. Meet me near the gates of Anvil when you are ready to depart. And thank you for agreeing to help me.
Where is your former sanctuary exactly?
Not far. Just over the border into Black Marsh, as a matter of fact. I haven't been back there in many years. I wonder what we'll find when we finally get there.
You think the Black Dragon destroyed your old sanctuary?
I'm not sure what to believe, but the Black Dragon certainly implies that in her journal. Whatever the case, only a master assassin could accomplish something as far-reaching as purification. The Black Dragon's skills clearly mark her as such.
You're sure you want to return to your old sanctuary?
I abhor a mystery. If I have to confront my past to shed light on the present, then so be it. At least I won't be alone. With you by my side, I am sure I can face whatever secret the purified sanctuary may contain.
Does Astara know we're going to do this?
As much as I admire curiosity, sometimes your questions can be somewhat irritating. The matron asked me to research the journal and give her a report. My research requires that we visit my former sanctuary. All in the line of duty, as it were.
Shouldn't we let her know where we're going?
Should I go and tell Astara that I am taking her best recruit to a place the Dark Brotherhood destroyed and abandoned, so that we can uncover the truth of the Black Dragon? I'd say no. Let's not do that. She'll hear about it soon enough, anyway.
Alright, so if you haven't been catching these Dark Brotherhood streams, the Dark Brotherhood's on the Gold Coast. The Order of the Hour, based out of Kvatch, is a group of militant priests who are followers of Akatosh that have been moving against the Dark Brotherhood and trying to destroy them. Someone in their order called the Black Dragon has been going and killing Dark Brotherhood assassins all over the Gold Coast. They've so far killed 2 different people that we were friends with during the course of the quest. And we just managed to meet the Black Dragon for the first time, who then killed my favorite Dark Brotherhood member, Mirabelle, in front of us. So it looks like we're going to be going with Green Venom Tongue to his old sanctuary, which was purified, because the Black Dragon mentioned that she, like, basically did the purification. And we need to figure out who exactly she is and why she's doing all this. I think that covers it. I hated seeing her get killed. I know, I loved Mirabelle. Lily, so do you play ESO? Every day? See, I knew we were meant to be besties. I love ESO so much. I'm on PlayStation, sadly. Like, my first several years I played the game, I was on PlayStation. That's still where my best house is. I'll have to show it on stream sometime. I turned the Daggerfall Overlook into a forest, with a shrine to her scene.
I don't feel so good. Sorrow.
Yeah, I'm addicted to ESO. Been playing since 2019. I am too. I love the lore and just overall feel of the game. Yeah, for sure. It's so nice. She could show you my home too. I'm still working on it though. Nice. What's your go-to home? Like, which one? Played ESO since it first released. I pre-ordered it. Oh, hell yeah. We just started this character not very long ago. Like, it's only level 23, 24. So we've really got to invest more time in it, because I'd love to, like, do everything with this character on stream. My house is the Arboretum in the Gale. Nice. Nice.
Don't take another step. To break the law is to demand more of destiny than one is due. There are consequences for such acts.
Whatever.
May the gods help you, my friend.
Weird ass guard.
This horse and cart will get us to Blackwood, where Cyrodiil flows into Black Marsh. Climb aboard when you are ready. We can wait if you still have things to do before we depart.
What do we do after we get to Blackwood?
You ask the most interesting questions. Let me jot that down. After we get to Blackwood, Shazara Ta will take us up the river to Sanctuary. Don't worry, Shazara Ta's an excellent boat handler. She knows those rivers like the tip of her tail.
Who's Shazara Ta?
She's a Black Marsh tracker who I've had the pleasure to work with in the past. We can trust her implicitly. Besides, she has the most enticing fascination with all things shadow scale. You'd think I would find that annoying, but not in the least.
Of little use is horse and cart once we reach borders of the marsh. From there, we ride a riverboat to Sacred Place. The flow of the waterways, like swimming in my hatching pool or tracking a guar through mud. You worry not.
Good to see you again. Tell that little Nord of yours that she should come by and say hello when she gets a chance.
And we're off to Blackwood.
I haven't walked these marshes in a long, long time. Strange, but it doesn't feel like coming home.
We're not too far off from Blackwood, really. Just right inside. Also, did they always have the words pop up when you zoomed in? That's cool. That's a new feature? Hell yeah. I was like, it's so nice. It really looks like a map. I just wish that they would make it to where, like, the river actually showed on the map in Cyrodiil. That's like my one wish.
Here we are. Keep your eyes open. The sanctuary may be abandoned, but such places never stay quiet for long. Let us go inside.
They made all the wastelands grow and added names and just made the map and some graphics better. Yeah, I'm liking the changes to the base game that they're implementing, and I'm really excited for subclasses.
Still intact after all these years. No worries. I'll remember the proper reply.
What is the gift of death?
Solace, my brother.
Sooner they drop old gen console support, we will see big changes, hopefully. Like huge graphical updates, new things added, etc. I hope so.
Have you ever seen as the Hist sees? Have you ever looked beyond the barrier of time? We're going to need to see with more than our eyes to find the truth in this place.
How do we do that?
Another excellent question. Keep them coming, Assassin. I believe in preparing for every contingency, so I brought along this resin. When burned, its fumes reveal things that are hidden from our feeble eyes.
What do you need me to do?
Can't you sense it? We are not alone in here. I'll need you to deal with anything that tries to stop us, while I keep the flame burning.
Wasn't this sanctuary abandoned?
Didn't I explain that already? Let me check my notes. Interesting. The sanctuary was abandoned by the living, yes. But it still holds many dark secrets. Secrets even the resin may not reveal. We should be on our guard.
Then let's do this.
Then let me light the flame. Breathe deep and let the resin open your eyes. It might be uncomfortable, but I urge you not to resist. The effects should be temporary in all likelihood. Let the fumes lead us to the answers we seek.
Has my big-headed brother been here? Yeah? No, he hasn't. They can't right now because they still support PS4, etc. Yeah, I mean, I imagine eventually they'll have to give that up, but I don't know when.
When the Black Hand sealed
Hey
the
Pan Pan, good to see ya.
I had no idea that the bodies were laid down. Let's see what the message reveals.
Farrah's quiet for a long time. Oh, you're good, Vanny. Hope you and Snowball are doing good.
Lyra? Is something wrong, sister?
I'm sorry it's come to this, brother.
What are you doing? No, Lyra! Stop!
Lyra.
Work must be busy then. Yeah, I feel like he always pops in.
Split up!
I know he was saying that he wasn't getting much sleep or something.
Traitor! I'm not the one who betrayed my brothers and sisters.
The Black Hand would never sanction this. I don't believe it.
You don't need to believe it. You simply need to die.
Clarity blooms through the fog of the Hist, but to be charged with such a terrible task.
Let's see here. I like the Sithis statue. Very cute.
Walking these halls reminds me of the story they used to tell to scare the initiates. The tale of the wrath of Sithis.
This look very cool in this. Glad you like it.
What? Are those tears? Executioners aren't supposed to cry, Lyra. Come, plunge your blade into my heart. If Sithis calls for me, I will gladly leap into the void. When we are called, we must obey.
You really believe that? Even now, you think this insanity has some sort of meaning?
Purpose and meaning are illusions for the masses. But we know the truth, Lyra. Now strike and send me home.
In the old stories, the wrath of Sithis appeared to carry away the souls of traitors. If that's true, I wonder why purification was even necessary.
She really stabbed her. Yeah, that was brutal. So how you doing today, Butch? What's new? What's happening? What's going on?
Move now!
Beautiful. Neat weapon. Yeah, we're Templars. This is our class ability. I spam it like crazy because it also heals us whenever it does damage. This is why I love it so much.
Another set of remains. I hope this is the last.
Wait, Lyra, you know me. I'd never betray the Brotherhood.
I do know you, Annalise, but my orders are clear.
Please, there has to be another way.
If only that were true. Goodbye, sister.
She completed the purification of her own sanctuary. I can't even imagine what that must have done to her. How terrible. Lyra was ordered to purify her own sanctuary, to kill her own brothers and sisters. I never even imagined. It means I was kept in the dark about the purification. I understand why they thought that was necessary, but it doesn't change the fact that I had to learn the truth on my own. Lyra didn't die in the purge. She was the Black Hand Sword.
What happened after that, and what's the connection between Lyra and the Black Dragon?
That still eludes me. Obviously, the Black Dragon wants us to believe that she and Lyra are one and the same. But I can't imagine Lyra turning her back on the Night Mother, on Sithis. There is a piece missing from this puzzle. I just know it.
How do we find this missing piece of the puzzle?
After Lyra completed the purification, she would have gone to the shrine of Sithis to make an offering and pray over her success. It was her usual ritual. Let's visit the shrine and see if any images remain of that moment in time.
Thanks that friendly NPC was able to get an alteration spell? Hell yeah. San Diego, I'm sorry you hated being there. Xbox Series X, I want to be a playable Nyx in Skyrim. Oh, is there a mod for that? What alteration spell did you go for, Janikin? I think I ended up doing Ease Burden.
Look, I was right.
Dreadfather, can you hear me? Do you see what they forced me to do? Was this truly your will? Did Mother really command this? I did as I was told, but it still feels wrong. Please, Dreadfather, talk to me. Were all these deaths truly what you wanted?
Allow me to assure you, child. You have done exactly as you were commanded.
Speaker, I didn't know you were here.
Another sacrament has been performed. You must go to the city of Kvatch and eliminate Jonas, the primate of Akatosh.
But Speaker, my family, I need time to...
Your family? Such personal attachments are beneath you. Remember who you really are. Ruthless, ambitious. You are my silencer, my weapon.
Yes, Speaker. I remember. I'll go to Kvatch immediately.
Well, wasn't that revealing? I might have to find other uses for these wonderful fumes. It appears that not only did Lyra complete the purification of our old sanctuary as she was commanded, but she also took on another contract when she was done.
I saw, but who's Primate Jonas?
Before his grandness Artorius ascended to the top of the religious hierarchy, Primate Jonas was the tip of the tower as far as Akatosh's followers were concerned. There were rumors, but this proves that Jonas didn't succumb to natural causes.
Why is Lyra working for the Order of the Hour now?
An excellent question. If the Black Dragon really is Lyra, I'll kill the traitor myself. Meet me in Kvatch, Assassin. I have a little resin remaining. With it, we might be able to determine what occurred during Lyra's final contract. Shazara Ta will return you to the Gold Coast. I'll meet you in front of Akatosh's cathedral in Kvatch. After I pay my respects to these memories.
Aw, poor Green. I picked up Protect, Easy Lock, and Ease Burden for now. Nice. So realized after walking there that all the main cities have fast travel unlocked from the start. True, but it is such a nice walk. And you got to come across that invisible town. So many good little spots to come across in Oblivion. Looking forward to playing tonight. As a reminder, if people haven't already, there's a poll on Discord where we're asking what you'd like us to do next in Oblivion for tonight's stream. So make sure to fill that out. Your vote for what you'd most like. Yeah, I also like to pretend sometimes in these games that fast travel doesn't exist. Same. I didn't do fast travel until I beat the main quest. Then with like the Thieves Guild, I started doing fast travel all the time. But before that, I was like, eh. We'll just, we'll walk everywhere. That's one thing I really like in Fallout is the hardcore mode. It disables it for you. Yeah, I think survival mode does in Skyrim as well.
Always more to do.
I can't explain it, but I have a feeling that this is the place. Perhaps a residual effect of breathing so much of the fumes. I've only enough resin left for a few more precious seconds. So let's hope I'm right about this location.
I'm ready if you are.
Then breathe deep of the resin's fumes one last time. Let's see if we can learn the fate of my lost sister, Lyra.
Away your weapon, child. We have much to discuss. You feel lost without purpose. The opposite is true. Everything has led you to me.
Oh, really? I just see another witness that needs to be silenced.
I performed the sacrament that brought you here. Not because Primate Jonas needed to die, but because the Dragon God wanted us to join forces.
Join forces? I don't understand.
You need to turn away from the void and step into the light. Join me, and together we'll walk the path to redemption.
Redemption? I'm a murderer. There's no redemption for someone like me.
Nonsense, child. Akatosh performs more impressive miracles than that all the time. We just need to turn your talents to the holy work of the Dragon God. Become my champion, a sword of Akatosh, my black dragon that burns away evil's darkness.
Yes, I see it now. I pledge my blade and my life to you and to Akatosh. Show me the way.
The visions don't lie. The fumes confirmed my worst fears. Lyra abandoned the Dark Brotherhood and became the Black Dragon. She betrayed us all.
I know you were hoping we were wrong about Lyra.
Lyra Viria died the day the Black Dragon was born, just as the journal said. My friend is gone. All that remains is another enemy of the Dark Brotherhood. An enemy that will die by my hand.
Sounds like the Black Dragon serves Primate Artorias.
And that's the information we need to convey to Astara. Servant and master both need to be dropped into the void for daring to strike against us.
Sounds good.
Let's return to the sanctuary and tell Astara what the fumes revealed. I'll meet you there.
The cool things with Skyrim is you have the carriage service, so you can roleplay, still go from city to city. Yeah, the carriage service is really nice. I'm a big fan of it, and it like makes days go by too, which I think is fun. Like it really actually feels like you've traveled for a little while. Good afternoon / morning. How's the stream? It's going pretty good, Slytherin. How are you doing today? You having a nice afternoon so far? Let's see here. I gotta say, this is probably the nicest Dark Brotherhood sanctuary in the game. Like in any of the games.
Aren't you finished yet? Feeling a little flushed?
We just always want these murder sprees instead of like an individual person. I just woke up after going to bed around 4:30 a.m. Oof. What were you doing up that late? Get addicted to a game?
Of course I know where you went, Venom. If I didn't intend for that to happen, you'd be a backpack by now. Tell me what you uncovered.
All evidence points to one conclusion. Lyra is the Black Dragon, and she's working for Primate Artorias.
The Black Dragon was one of us. She knows how we think, how we act. Artorias uses our own weapon against us.
Give me the order, Matron. Let my blade be the one that ends the Black Dragon's life.
Patience, brother. Let me consider the ramifications. Your connection to Lyra could be a boon in this matter, but it could also be a detriment. Ah, here comes our assassin. Back from the wilds of Black Marsh, I see. Come, let's talk. Green Venom Tongue gave me his report on your little jaunt. What you discovered shows how the past sometimes comes back to haunt us. Since this concerns the Primate, Speaker Tyrannus and the Black Hand will determine our next move.
You're not angry? We never actually received permission to go to Venom's former sanctuary.
Would you prefer punishment to praise, Assassin? Let the Black Hand decide how we navigate these troubled waters. For now, work your contracts, sharpen your skills. The Black Dragon will pay for her transgressions, as will her master, Artorias.
Cool. Playing Phasmo. Nice. Is the Easter event still going? Yeah, it's officially too dang hot. I'm gonna take a nap until it cools down. Thank you for the tip on the spell and have a good rest of the stream. Thank you so much, Janikin. Hope you have a lovely nap and see you when I see ya. Glad you've been enjoying Oblivion so much. So let's start off. I'm playing in the forest. I just murdered everyone because they tried to take my sheet. By cuties. The forest. Oh yeah, like with the you're on the island and everything. It's such a good game. Hey Nuggy, how you doing? Loading Oblivion. Look at you, you become a pure Elder Scrolls fanatic. Alright, let's murder some citizens in Shornhelm. Gonna play for a couple of hours and then go to bed. Fair. You've had a busy day.
A moment.
Sir, you're gonna need to... Yeah. Okay, a few more chill, casual murders. Nothing too crazy. Oop. But not while the guard is watching, because that would be bad. We're first and foremost innocent children of God. So fucking tired, but it's too early to go to bed. Dude, I feel that though. I could use a nap, honestly. I know who I'm adopting. Who's that, Vanny? Let's see here. A vampire kid mod. Oh, I thought you were thinking of like a specific kid or something. Think about how nice it would be to have a vampire kid. You know, if you didn't want to feed them, you could just have sleepovers.
You've got a little... We're a scary bunch.
A little Stormhaven spree. Okay. How's our Dark Brotherhood coming along? Okay, we're at level 5. I guess we'll invest in crafting a little bit. Why not? We gotta get our crafting up anyway. Our inventory space is beautiful. Okay. We gotta wait a little bit, I guess. until we get the go-ahead that the next quest is ready for us. Butch, do you have big plans for going out? Like, do you have any specific plans for when you head out of your house? I think I heard you mention French fries, which low-key sound so bomb. I should make French fries. Good old Wally World. I need to move back to Spokane just so I can go back to Walmart. I miss it. Hopefully I can make another little lunch and meet at the cemetery again. What a relaxing hobby to have. Have you always been addicted to cemeteries? It's brain training and nervous system calming. God bless. You've always loved them. Okay. I really love cemeteries with like actual tombstones, but when it's like just the little plaques on the ground, then I think cemeteries are boring.
Astara needs you in the sanctuary. Well met, assassin. I bring word from the matron.
What does Astara want, Grazda?
I don't know the details, but I understand she received word from the Black Hand. I'm sure it has something to do with whatever you and Green Venom Tongue have been up to. What are you waiting for? Get to the sanctuary and see what Astara wants.
I think I'm too sleepy. Like I need a nap before I do another main quest. But I can do some more murder sprays. Those are mindless. Go get some lunch. I'm gonna be AFK for a bit. Not back when you end stream, guys. I'll see you cuties tonight if you stream. Yep, I will be off tonight. I mean, I'll be playing tonight.
Assassin? Ever dream of the most...
But see ya. Have a good lunch. Yeah, I'm good sleepy. Yeah, you're right. But hey, our Dark Brotherhood level increased to rank 6 out of 10. We're doing good. we've made some good progress today. And then we will, tonight, we will be playing more Oblivion. So make sure that you go vote on what type of Oblivion questline you'd like us to do. I think last I checked, trying to remember, last I checked, Shivering Isles was winning. Yeah, so we'll see. We'll see. Let's see here. Who is playing some interesting ESO? X. Ooh. Okay, so let's see. Okay, there we go. So we are gonna raid someone named Beef Missile, which sounds interesting. You do Shivering, I won't be here just saying. Fair. Love to see the Mages Guild. I've never seen it on Oblivion. Yeah, there's a lot of options. So we're gonna see what happens. And let's send some love to Beef Missile. And I will see you all tonight. All right, thank you all for hanging out, and I appreciate you greatly. Bye, y'all.